Hi, everyone. Welcome back. This is Henry DeVries of Indie Books. Welcome to the next segment of the IFF Forum. One of my heroes in this business has always been Dr. Tony Alessandra. And when I was just starting out, he took me to lunch and gave me advice on what it was going to take to make it in this business of speaking and writing. And after that lunch, I thought, well, I'm never going to do all that. Years, and he was like a prophet. And it's been a great career. And I was so honored to help him edit and publish his latest book, which he wrote with his team. And one of his co-authors was Jennifer Larsen. She is the Assessments 24/7 VP of Instruction and Design. The book is What Makes Humans Tick? And it's all about assessments and using the science of assessments and just some basic understanding of people to understand how to treat them better so that they treat you better and you get what you want in life. So with that, I'd like to introduce Jennifer Larsen. Jennifer, the stage is yours.
Hello, everyone. It's so nice to see you all here. Thank you for having me, Henry. So one of the things that is so powerful about what we do in my business is that we look for scientific ways to support what we see behaviorally and in needs and wants with people to help us build mutually beneficial relationships. And so the book that we wrote is all about how can we put this amazing practice into something that's simple and practical and applicable so that anybody can do it. You don't have to have a degree in understanding humans. You just have to know some things to watch for and understand how to appropriately respond to people to let them know that you get and hear and see the things that are important to them and that you're willing to work with them and understand them in a way that also brings mutual benefit to you. So it's a really powerful perspective, but also a very simple perspective that anybody can employ. And one of the things that we talk a lot about is recognizing behavior and motivation in the moment. And at the top of the book, you may have noticed that it said specifically DISC and motivators, which are two of the assessments that we discuss the majority of in this book and talk about why and how they help us to understand one another and what to do with that information. But this is something that we hope that everyone can take on and learn as they are just engaging in everyday experience and conversation. So it's not meant to be rocket science, but it is meant to have a significant impact on our ability to be successful by just recognizing what's going on with other people and how we can respond appropriately to build those relationships. Henry, did you have questions that you wanted to talk about, or do you just want me to ramble for a while?
Oh, I got questions. Devin, could you pin us side by side, please? Okay. Jennifer, I know assessments 24/7, you sell assessments. Just give us the 1-minute blatant commercial, because there are people here who might be people who would want to use your assessments or sell your assessments.
Okay, so Assessments 24/7 is one of the world's leading global assessment providers. We house a lot of assessment options for different clients and different companies to help them manage running assessment results for their clients, whether it be in a personal or professional capacity. We do a lot of work with coaches. We do a lot of work in corporate environments, helping with employee development and things like that. Our company's been around for a long time. As Henry said, it started with Dr. Tony Alessandra and also Brandon Parker. And they initially were the first group to bring assessments to an online environment. So the reason we're Assessments 24/7 is because you have access to your system all the time and can use it whenever you want to. That doesn't mean that we always work 24/7, though sometimes that's the case as well. And our company is designed to be a world-class service organization as well. So we pride ourselves on doing whatever we can to support our clients and helping to grow their businesses and get what they need, not only the best out of their people, but the best out of themselves. So we have a small but mighty team. We are essentially a very large family. We all work very closely together to make sure that our clients have everything they need from start to finish in using the assessment process. And our biggest selling point is that all of our assessments have been through a process of validation and reliability so that people know that they are scientifically validated and that they can stand the test of time, that they measure what they're supposed to measure, and that they're a reliable form of data. It's not necessarily something that is intended to be used from a psychological perspective. So we don't do psychological testing or anything along those lines, but we do provide a variety of assessments that can help people understand how to be more effective in the world that they're in.
Thank you. I remember having this lunch with Tony, and maybe it was 10 years ago, and talking about how he was transitioning from being the author of 30 books and the keynoter and all these presentations and, you know, what is it? A shoe shine and a smile. So he's going around the country, to quote Death of a Salesman, with a shoe shine and a smile.
Yes.
And said, there needs to be an encore career for me, something where I leverage time and I build a mature business that can operate with me or without me. And it was just so great to see what's developed and how so many people are being benefited by this and helped by this. So I just wanted to acknowledge that. And Tony is a past recipient of our Achievement Award. And normally when we're together, having dinner with other great speakers, he always comes out and supports. So we miss him this year, but we'll see him for dinner when the family gets back together for dinner next year. Jennifer, thanks so much for joining us, and continued success with the book.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate the opportunity to come and meet everyone.
Okay, thank you.